Once upon a time, in a vast and prosperous kingdom, there lived a wise and benevolent king. He had a lifelong friend, a man of great optimism, with whom he had grown up. The king cherished their bond and often sought his friend's company. This friend had an unwavering habit of viewing every event, whether good or bad, with unshakable positivity, always proclaiming, "This is good. Everything happens for a reason." One day, the king and his friend went hunting. As they prepared for the hunt, the friend's error in loading the king's gun led to a tragic accident. The gun misfired and blew off the king's thumb. Shocked and in pain, they quickly administered first aid. Despite the gravity of the situation, the friend calmly remarked, "This is good. Everything happens for good." Furious and in agony, the king retorted, "No, this is not good." Enraged by his friend's seemingly insensitive optimism, he ordered him to be thrown into the dungeon. Days turned into weeks, and the king's thumb healed as best it could. One day, the king ventured alone into a territory known to be perilous. Unfortunately, he was captured by a tribe of cannibals. They bound him, gathered wood, and prepared to sacrifice him. But as they were about to light the fire, they noticed the king was missing a thumb. Superstitious by nature, they believed consuming someone who was not whole would bring them misfortune. They untied the king and set him free. Relieved and grateful for his life, the king hurried back to his palace. He could not shake the memory of the accident that cost him his thumb and his harsh reaction towards his friend. He rushed to the dungeon and ordered his friend's release. The king embraced his friend and said, "You were right. It was indeed good that my thumb was blown off. Today it saved my life. The cannibals released me because I was not whole. I am deeply sorry for imprisoning you. It was a grave mistake. Can you ever forgive me?" His friend, with his characteristic smile, replied, "No, your majesty, it was good. Everything happens for good." The king was puzzled. "How can you say that? How could it possibly be good that I imprisoned my closest friend for months?" His friend replied, "Had I not been in the dungeon, I would have been with you. The cannibals would have captured both of us, and being whole, I would have surely been eaten. Your decision to imprison me, though harsh, ultimately saved my life." The king was deeply moved by his friend's unwavering optimism. He realized the profound truth in his friend's words: every event, no matter how dire, has a purpose, and its significance may only become clear in time. From that day forward, the king embraced his friend's philosophy, leading his kingdom with a newfound perspective of hope and positivity. And thus they both lived their lives, understanding that every twist of fate, every trial, and every triumph was interconnected, leading them towards a greater good. Remember, whatever happens in life happens for good. Every incident in life has connection with future incidents which we are not able to see at that point of time. We are only able to relate it back once that connecting future incident happens. When we connect those past incidents, we realize the significance. Therefore, we should always be optimistic and look brighter parts of the things. If you found value in this, make sure to share with someone and subscribe.